Hey, what's up guys? It's the Movie Buff Pains. We're back again with another video. Today we're going to show you everything that we picked up at Dollar Tree the last couple days because they have movies yet again. And like we've said in the past, we will buy pretty much any movie for $1.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And this time it actually brought another form of media for us. We found a couple of Xbox One games, believe it or not. This one is Middle-earth: Shadow of War.
And then we also found Scribblenauts Showdown, which I think for $1 we were pretty positive they were going to be like sports games.
Which I probably still would have bought them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, $1, you can't beat that. But to find Shadow of War and Scribblenauts, that was definitely a surprise.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and start with the DVDs we found. First one is Hollow in the Land.
Then we've got 7 Guardians of the Tomb.
Which you can tell is a total ripoff of Guardians of the Galaxy mixed with like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, it'll be awful, but it'll be fun probably.
Then we have Astral. I always try to pick up any horror movies I find, so that one looks pretty good. This one I was actually on the hunt for, and that's The Girl in the Photographs. It has Cal Penn in it, which is what intrigues me the most about it, seeing Cal Penn in a horror movie.
Yeah.
And then we have another horror movie. I've actually heard pretty decent things about this one. It's called Holidays. It's an anthology film revolving around a bunch of different holidays. And it's not available on Blu-ray in America at the moment, so well worth a pickup.
Mm-hmm.
Another pretty random one. This is Stan Lee and Kevin Smith Save the World. It's kind of like a triple feature from Mill Creek. It has An Evening with Kevin Smith, An Evening with Kevin Smith 2, Evening Harder, Stan Lee's Mutants, Monsters, and Marvels. And these are all pretty long. This totals up to about 9 hours of footage here, so that should be fun, nerdy stuff to watch.
Definitely.
And then we found the first season of The Lucy Show. Which, was that the only season they did of that show?
I think they might have done more, but I'm not positive on that.
Yeah. So that'll be pretty cool to check out. And for $1, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And another TV show here, we have the first season of The Wonder Years. Didn't see any of the other seasons, but it's the first season, so why not?
And then the last DVD we found was The Ben Stiller Show, which this one looks like it ought to be pretty entertaining. I mean, I didn't even know he had done a show until I found this.
So we'll go ahead and dive into the Blu-rays we found. First one is called The Beautiful Ones. This one I was actually on the hunt for because I saw it in someone else's haul, and I love the cast in this one, and it's called All Summer's End, and this has Ty Sheridan and Caitlin Dever in it. So really interested to see this one. Probably one of my favorite finds of the last couple days.
Yeah, very cool. Then we've got a Battlestar Galactica double feature, which I believe these films were all the bookends of the series. So it was pretty cool to get those. I'll have to get the rest of the series now.
Yeah, 50 cents a piece. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I can't.
And then this one is Air Show Extreme, The Sky's the Limit. Some sort of documentary about airplanes, I guess.
Yeah, something like that.
$1.
Dollar Tree seems to put a lot of these like documentary kind of things out. But I mean, it's stuff that we don't own on Blu-ray, so why not?
And we're building up our newly added documentary section in our collection. So.
Yeah.
And then we have At First Light, which looks to be some sort of sci-fi flick. Pretty cool.
Then we have got BBC's Earth, the biography. How many things about Earth has BBC made now?
I don't know, but they've all ended up at Dollar Tree.
They kind of have, and we will own them all.
Probably. This one actually looks to be a really good film, and my friend said it was a good one. And it's In the Valley of Elah. Really good cast here. You've got Tommy Lee Jones, Charlize Theron, and Susan Sarandon. So that's one I'm actually really looking forward to watching.
Next, we have got Season 1 of The Almighty Johnsons. It's a sci-fi show. Don't really know much about it, but when you get a TV season on Blu-ray for $1, you don't really argue it.
Yeah. I'm really surprised how many TV shows we've found at Dollar Tree.
That is true.
And real quick, we actually noticed that this time it seemed like there were more Blu-rays than usual. Like, usually there's like 9 DVDs to every 1 Blu-ray at Dollar Tree, but I feel like this time there was kind of a better ratio.
Yeah.
And of course your mileage may vary depending on where you live. Next one we've got is At the Gate of the Ghost. I found several like Asian films, which I'm really looking forward to checking out because I always enjoy Asian cinema. And this one is a Thai film, so that'll be cool. I'm not sure I've ever seen a Thai film. And then another nature documentary. This is Sharks 3D.
I think they had another shark documentary the last time around too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. In fact, there's the one we found last time. Shark, the ocean's greatest predators from BBC Earth. But funny enough.
Next, we've got another Asian film. It is The Warlords.
And another BBC Earth title. This one's narrated by Daniel Craig, though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's called One Life. Then we got a Magnolia title, Frontera. And this one has a good cast as well. You got Ed Harris, Michael Pena, Eva Longoria, Amy Madigan. That one should be pretty good, at least decent.
Yeah. Next, we've got A Music Cares tribute to Paul McCartney. And this one's a Shout Factory release, which you don't see many of those usually show up at those sales.
Yeah, pretty cool. Then we have Atone. I just love when a movie stars no one notable at all, and yet they take the time to say every single name as if this will help you buy the movie. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like 10 names there, and we didn't recognize a single one.
Yeah, those are all nobodies. And then we have Alpha Wolf. This one actually looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Next, we have got Michael Jackson, The Life of an Icon.
Yeah, I'd never even heard of this documentary. It looks really cool. Next one is D13U. And I guess this is a sequel to a movie called D13. Never heard of it.
Next, we've got Vanquisher, which this one looks like it might be entertaining. Definitely an action-y film for sure.
And then this one we actually already own, but Andrew bought it because he wasn't sure if we had the slipcover or not, and that's The Humanity Bureau. And then we've got Running From My Roots. And this next title, I had seen it at Dollar Trees for probably a couple years on DVD, but I knew there was a Blu-ray out there, and I was holding out for it to show up at Dollar Tree. It finally paid off, and that is Tim and Eric's $1 Billion Movie. Really cool, shiny slipcover there. And then this last one is probably our favorite find of the entire haul. And ironically, it was at the very last store we went to.
Yeah.
And there were a bunch of other people like pawing over the movies, and it was annoying me. But yeah, we did come out with a really cool find. So I'll go ahead and let you show that one.
All right. I spotted this one as people's hands were, like she said, just pawing over everything, and I freaked when I saw it. And that is HBO's The Young Pope. It's the Canadian copy, but you don't argue when it's $1 and it's an HBO show.
With Jude Law. Like, that one is actually one that I wanted to watch, so
yeah,
that's a really cool find.
It is an amazing find.
With a slipcover, the Canadian release. And of course, it has English and French writing on the back, but yeah, definitely our favorite find of the haul.
Oh, yeah.
So let us know what you guys have picked up from Dollar Tree. Have you found anything really cool? Let us know. And keep an eye out for more videos. We'll be recording probably 2 to 3 more this weekend. So yeah, like and subscribe and hit the bell to hear when we upload new videos.
See you guys.
See ya.